welcome back, episode 37 of the walkthrough, picking up Mount Gelmir. So, we're about to work our way into the Gelmir hero's grave. Probably my least favorite hero's grave. However, it's got some of my favorite stuff. I mean, it's honestly, it's not bad. But, like, the first one we did, this is only our second one. Even after all this time, we did one at the start of the game. We haven't done any since. And this one's not bad, but we were able to, like, take out the chariots into the first one, so that was cool. But this one is the only one that has chariots, and you can't take them out. So there's like 5. 2 don't have any chariots. They have like a different thing going on entirely, like a different gimmick. And then 3 of them do have chariots. So at the start, we're able to take out. This one you can't do nothing about, and then the third one we could take out and get a really nice set of armor, a 3 set of armor, really dope, and of Astro 4, obviously. This is really badass too. But this one, I don't know, it's actually really short. It's not going to even take us that long. I don't hate it. It's not bad like that. It just doesn't stand out as much as the others, in my opinion. And you got to roll through like. Now, actually, guys, instead of rolling, if you put on a dagger, I showed you guys this before, I think. You just take quick step, your Astro 4 hardly takes any mana, and you'll be able. Oh, I didn't realize it came up that high. Anyways, so you'll be able to kind of quick step through the lava when you get down there. Yeah, so I'm going to focus on teaching you guys how to do this and stop. Well, I had to show you that, but typically you could run all the way down to this one right at the beginning, and he'll actually turn around right in front of this thing. And as soon as he turns around right in front of us, I do like that about it too. The skeletons just die in the lava. So he'll turn around right here. As soon as he turns around, jump behind him. Doing so, then we can run all the way down to this one. Then we're going to go this way. Run here, jump up. Now this one is really short, like we can knock it out really quick. So as soon as we go up, guys, right on our left is going to be a page. So shield up. Of course, you just want to come at me and light my cigarette, bro. It's not nice. Bounce off. Alright, so for this section, we got like the little bum guys and pages. I don't know if I ever told you that about the little bum dude with the torch. Like when he's coming up to you guys, keep in mind, it's like when you're trying to hit him, his torch usually always burns you, but if you just walk into him with your shield, he bounces off. That way you don't get burned. I mean, it's not really a big deal. That's probably why I haven't really mentioned it, but I figured I'd at least say something. It does happen quite a bit throughout the game. Alright. Might not be the worst idea when we get our next bell bearing and start upgrading Mazagor. I really like it. I was going to do like a buckler and Mazagor build. There's so many different build types, I just never got to it. And we're just waiting on our fire as always. What I love about this game too is as we get our bell bearings, I mean we have larval tiers to change our builds. We get bell bearings to upgrade multiple different weapons. You can kind of just switch up the weapons you use, and because you have unlimited bell bearings, and so you can just every now and then you're like, damn, I got 14 larval tiers. I can do whatever build I want. Like which weapon? That's how. If I want to change my build, guys, this is what I do. I don't just go, oh, I want to use Mac. No, I don't do that. Or I just want to use Faith or Bloodlust. No. I go through weapons, and I'll put on different weapons and try out the move sets. Think of the Astro 4s, what elementals they have, and just kind of take it all into account. And I'm like, you know what? I might want to play around with this. So then I'll respec, upgrade that weapon, and then kind of, just like go from there. But that's kind of how I put my builds together if I want to respec and try new things out. So I figured I would mention that. Like even this other weapon, the axe, the great axe. Like I wanted to upgrade this and use this for a while. I think it'd be fun. That'd be a badass fire axe. The charged heavies are so unique on it too. It drags the ground, then does the overhead. I forgot it came out that way. But yeah, so that's kind of how I put my builds together. Now there is a really, really good set of armor here. It's actually the Bloodhound Knight armor, which I really like a lot. And I was gonna go for, but since we went for this one, so we didn't fuck up the Volcano Manor quest line, I'll use this till in game. Like I'll probably use this to the DLC too. It's my favorite armor set. Probably because I ended up always going for Blasphemous Blade and didn't know how to do the steps properly to get Blasphemous Blade early, but still being able to get all the items. So this is just like a newer set I found, so I really like it. Like obviously I might switch up the greaves or something like that. And that puts me in heavy though. But if I put some more endurance, like that would look fire. You know what I mean? And then the Hoslow set, the set we get from Hoslow in game is really nice too. Um, where is it? Right there. But these don't look bad. It's got a lot of design on the greaves and stuff. But yeah, it's a beautiful set without being the craziest on the weight limit. But yeah, just go through stuff, switch up your build, have some fun. Every build's viable. I just suggest one because it's got so much going for it. Now, when we get here, guys, I do not think this is worth it. You're gonna most likely get killed. There's a stone sword key up there. I'm not gonna go for it. I mean, you think I can make it? I don't think I'll make it. And the thing of it is he'll hit you and then he traps you and he turns around like right here and he just keeps hitting you. So I don't, if you guys want it, go for it. I'm just not sure if it's worth it, to be completely honest. There's no pots we could drop on them. There's no... I mean, I want it, and I want to cover everything I walk through. So I guess we could do it. When I get killed, we'll just have to, start from the beginning again. I want to make sure I get all the items. So there's no way to get out of the way. And we could try to run. We might be able to get it. Okay. We pulled it off. Here, run. But we still do need to get by the front, guys. Back, run, drop. Oh, did I overshoot it? Son of a bitch. Yeah, to me, it's easier just to, when you get there, go back to the beginning. It truly is, guys. And I'm going to show you why. Because right where that was at, that's where you get your armor and stuff. So, if you guys remember, now we ran down here, we cleared the whole side path, no need to go back. So when you do this the right way, first time I was teaching you guys about the Mazagord and stuff, but you can make it to the second hole in the wall on the right. So run, jump, you're going to turn around right here, run around the skeleton, jump behind them, go. Make it to your second cubby again. Now, when you get here, to the left, that was the path we took prior. Just roll in here. Wait for him. And we'll go, use quick step, try to get through this shit. And he's not going to come all the way down here, so you're not worried about the chariot anymore. It doesn't really use much mana. It's an option. I'll always show you guys all the options I can, you know what I mean? And you get the weirdest freaking weapon in the game. Weird. It's just a big ass finger. It's technically a hammer. Like a great hammer. It's so weird. And even looking at our weapons, guys, we've actually just been killing it. Absolutely have been freaking killing it this playthrough. So it's a great hammer. That's all. It's a finger. I mean, it's just kind of stupid. I'm more serious about my weapons. Like I want a really good sword, something that looks good with the build, and it's like an actual weapon. This weird stuff, it's just not for me. Then the Ash of War, you just thump out a big finger. It doesn't stay big either. I mean, I guess if maybe it stayed big and you can beat people with it, that'd be one thing. But yeah, I don't really find it to be a good weapon. You know, I mean, it might have crazy damage or something, but I couldn't use that being serious. And then on top of that, it's a somber weapon. Like, there's no way I'd waste a somber 10 to fully upgrade that. There's no way in hell. But from there, we're gonna grab our ghost glowport. There might be a grave glowport. Yeah, grave. Then you want to drop to the far west end. If you drop all the way down, it'll kill you. So here's the boss fight. Now the way you want to do the rest of this, guys, to be completely honest, is we're going to go down and kill the boss first. Then this chariot's going to come, and we're going to jump on top of him, and we're going to ride him back up. And it's actually a lot of fun. I can't wait. You kind of just jump on top of there, and he turns around, then he takes you back up, and he drops you where we died. I told you, like, down there's that little ledge that led to the armor. That's where he's going to bring us to. But first, we need to go take out another Red Wolf of Radagon, so that's just always good fun. Try to get some more damage on this guy. These guys are annoying. This is +9, that's only +7. Plus the Ash of War probably damn near one-shot him. And yeah, we could also go in here and blame Grimby Strength. We're about to get a second damage buff too, guys. Golden Vow as an incantation. So we'll have that very shortly. And if I really wanted to, never mind. I thought I'd put Fire Scorpion Charm. We don't have to. So you can see, look at that damage with our buff, especially. I already told you guys we're gonna be really high levels for ultras anyway. Alright, now we can go get yet another death root. Bloodhound Night Flow. I actually really like that summons, and since I've used Mimic so much, I'm probably going to start fucking around with other summons too, guys, just to display some stuff. And I don't really like being reliant on Mimic. There's 2 fights in the game, maybe 3 that I really like Mimic for, and that's just Moog and Melania because I'm trying to get off a bunch of blood loss. So we'll both use like Bloodhound's Fang, with Bloodflame Blade on it, and make, I mean, for walkthrough perspective. If personal playthrough, I'll just fight those bosses with what I have. It takes a few attempts, so be it. But walkthrough perspective, since those bosses are extremely difficult for people to get past and get the platinum, get to the DLC and all that, I'm gonna come up with certain tactics and certain strategies to make sure everyone is able to get past them as easy as possible. So we have to wait for him to run back over. So go ahead and grab that. Just enough time to get ready for him to come back. Just wait for him, you know, run, jump, just ride this up. Now just stay facing this way, because he's going to turn around. You're going to have a cemetery shade as soon as you drop. He's just a regular enemy right now. It's not going to take much. You know what I mean? 2 hits. You ain't going to be able to get on him and fuck you up. Get his weapon, which sucks, because that's the Manus Blade. And this is where we died. But yeah, so even though that's the Manus Blade that does blood loss on us, when we use it, it gets no blood loss. I wanted to try to get my runes. How far up were they, though? Oh, cool. That's not bad. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, bitch. Hoo-hoo, talk about luck. Did not mean to do that. But now I don't need the extra damage. Because I do like to switch out weapons. I recommend if it's like your first playthrough, you'll be in love with Blasphemous Blade and Urge for Great Shield. That's going to be perfect for you. You're not going to want to take it off ever. But for me, since I played it so much, I like to, you know, just switch between weapons sometimes, and so I'll go back and forth. Now you just drop, you know, take that little turn. We're gonna have a Bloodhound Knight. Really easy fight here. Really, really, really easy. Like probably 2 hits, 1, 2. Oh, I guess not upgrade all the way, but still, that's Bloodhound Knight's armor, which I really do like, and also the Mount Gelmir armor. Then there is another item up here, and that's it. I mean, we even got the stone for a key. If there's any other items down here, I've done this place a million times. I've never found it. I'm talking about high and low, taking notes. Second time you know, me doing the walkthrough because, you know, the save getting fucked up. Taking notes then too. I've never found, you know, that's a lot of hours going through this place. I've never found any other items. So from there, let's just jump back on. You know, it'd actually be faster is Sorcerer Azure, so we don't have to ride the elevator back up. Then we're just going to keep proceeding past this place. But we were able to get another death room. How many do we have now? Where the hell are you? So we have 2. Okay. Now we're about to go get my favorite regular curved sword in the game. I would like to show you guys how to put together another build real quick for Dex Intelligence. Not saying I'm a respec for it, but I am going to show you a just truly devastating, very damaging build using curved swords. Come on. Alright. We got them cleared out. Now we'll be going this way. We're going to climb up in a tower. I know there's nothing up there. So we're going to drop down and go in a tower for the pulley bow. Not the pulley crossbow. This is going to be the pulley bow. We're going to hit another little gravestone section and pick up a Somber 6. Blasphemous Blade plus 9 is going to one-shot all these guys, just letting you know. Yeah, so right now, as I've been trying to teach everyone to put together the recommended build I had for them, I'm going to show you guys with talismans and all. Now, we're still getting better talismans throughout the game. Maybe not better, but we're still getting more. So whatever armor set you want does not matter. Blasphemous Blade plus 10, you have all the stones for that. Erdtree Great Shield plus 9, you'll have the stones for that. You probably get this up to plus 21, I'd say, or at least between 19 and 21. Besides that, you know, for your incantations. Besides that, I'd get this as high as I could for criticals. So if, you know, you break someone's guard, you switch to that because the critical modifier of 140 instead of 100. You're going to get far more damage on critical attacks. Then obviously something for weight, you know, with the Great Shield. Something to boost your incantations, and then I would also rock the Fire Scorpion Charm until we get our 4th slot, and that's going to be one of the most solid builds I could possibly think of, you know. Oh, did we ever grab the, I think I jumped out too soon. Yeah, I was getting into the build and forgot. But yeah, that's what I would rock. Now at this point, everyone should have taken off right against Sword Seal or Scar Seal, whichever one it was. We're past the level 100, those resistances being low are going to start making you take crazy damage. Because it says, people say mathematically you take 15% more damage, but really it lowers your resistances so much. And now we're starting to get to people doing a lot of fire damage, and more importantly, and Altus and the capital more lightning damage, and your lightning was in the negative resistances. So you're going to take so much damage. I took mine off, respec. You know, my damage might be low because of it, but it's going to get back up there. I'm still at 30-30. We're only halfway through the game. You know what I mean? So as long as you're 50-50 end game, we're good. But I got my health at 50. I got my endurance at 26. That's without the talisman. And I still got my strength at 30 and my faith at 32 just about. So if I was you guys, if you're sitting here with 40-40 and strength and faith, I would drop them down to 30-30. I would get my health, my mind, and my endurance done. So for the rest of the game, all you gotta do is level 2 stats. That's strength and that's faith, or whatever whatever you're doing. But yes, I would get your base stats done, over with. You never gotta look at them again. As you see, I'm still using the incantations I like. I'm still getting my incantations are hitting from 7 to 900. My sword at this right now 642. That's what there's a lot of weapons only do about 6 to 700 at the very end of the game with very high stats. There's only a few that are doing near 800, and usually they're either big colossal weapons or just special weapons like this and Dark Moon Great Swords. Not every weapon's gonna be doing 750, 800. So we're already getting more damage than a lot of weapons are gonna gain. You know what I mean? So this build right now is extremely solid. We do need some better incantations, but it's just going to take time to get them. I mean, I can do lightning stuff if I wanted to start putting on some lightning spells. I'm going for pyromancy, but it's going to come a point where it's like I got to, use what we got until I get what I want. And we could easily go paladin too and just do lightning spells. Gonna clear these guys out. We're just working our way over there to like the southeast corner, but let's make sure we clear all these assholes out first. And it also depends on enemies' resistances. So although our AR is only at, like I said, 642, is anything boost that? Nothing's boosting it. 642. If these guys don't have much resistance to fire. See, they have some. That's why I'm only hitting 450. But if the enemy doesn't, we might be hitting 800 and 900 on them. It just depends on what their resistances are. Alright, let's go ahead and hop on Torrent, save some time, because we're already 22 minutes in. Now this should be plenty of time for us to do everything on the way to Volcano Manor, including everything around the Volcano Manor and the Bridge of Iniquity when we drop down there to get Golden Vow and another great sword for faith builds. So we'll be able to do everything up to and around Volcano Manor and be ready to hit Volcano Manor next episode. So I do want to make sure we have enough time to cover it. So if you wanted to do the dual curved sword builds, we're about to have the best curved sword, short curved sword in the game, in my opinion. There's just armor 6. It's going to be the regular weapon, so basic upgrades, but you can change the affinity. But like I said, for Dex Intelligence, my main hand, my right hand, I'm putting Wing of Estelle. And we're about to pick up the Scavenger's Curved Sword, and that would go on my left, my offhand, with Frostbite Affinity, because that also gives you a lot of magic damage. So you'd be getting magic damage on both, and you'd be getting Blood Loss and Frostbite on the Scavenger's Curved Sword. The attacks are going to come out really fast, and you're going to just melt the game. I'm about to have a Grafted Scion, who will not respawn, just one and done. God, I can't ever get off a charge attack, I swear to God. Alright, this fight's over. There you go. Just grab the top of Fort Creek, just gotta heal up. And over here, Scavenger's Curved Sword. So you're gonna see what this thing looks like here. It's got a very, very jagged edge. Look at that shit. Unique curved sword, notched like a shark's teeth. Weapon carried by corpse pillagers who prowl the sites of old battles. The blade is tacky with blood and covered in hefty nicks, making it totally uneven. Life can be sinister indeed. And it just has spinning slash. But like I said, so if I was to do Dex Intelligence build, guys, and I've done this build. I didn't beat the whole game with it. I eventually, went back to faith, but because it just kind of felt too easy. Everything was dying so quick. I had Scavenger's Curved Sword only up at plus 17 at the time. And I have +9 on Wing of Estelle. That being said, that's what my build looked like. But I had the magic affinities, I forget if it's frostbite or just magic, but I put the magic affinity on Scavenger's Curve Sword, and then this one does magic damage too. So, your quick attacks, you're getting them out, you're getting magic, you're getting blood loss, high physical damage. You got your charge attacks, and projectiles, and cost no mana. Not to mention hit like an absolute truck. And then the Ash of War. Um, then the Ash of War. Did I put in the wrong one? No, what am I short then? Intelligence? Or Dex? Anyways, quick attacks, jumping attacks. Why is that not working? That is definitely dexterity. 20 intelligence. Oh, because I took 1 point out of intelligence. It's so stupid. Hold on. Anyways, the Ash of War. Pop, 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 pop. That shit melts bosses. Like I said, you got quick attacks. You got the charged heavy attack. You do a lot of magic damage, a lot of poison damage, just a lot of damage. And both of them have, high base damage. Jumping attacks, you're getting 4 hits. Running attack is just really badass. And then you're just melting everything. You can hit that out pretty quick. You're just fucking everything up. It's just an outstanding build. I know a lot of people love the blood loss shit, but I probably was getting more damage out of that than they ever could with blood loss. I mean, it has blood loss too, but you know what I mean, like straight blood loss. But we'll say blood loss can, proc really fast, so until I get my levels up a little bit higher, we'll keep that on. And right now, I'm obviously just trying to show people different builds. Strength build, I don't even have to tell you guys what to do, because you got more of like, two-handed weapons. If you're like pure strength trying to do like some colossal stuff, I don't have to go over shields and dual weapons and all that shit for you, but I can go over good options. So strength, when it comes to like straight up strength colossal, because there's two kinds of strength. You got strength just taking advantage of stuff like this, you know what I mean? Or stuff like this, and then they might have a shield too, but straight like colossal strength weapons that you're two-handing. Um, Scar Scourge Greatsword, Ruin's Greatsword for damn sure. Rural Greatsword is phenomenal as well. And yes, you do need some intelligence for these, but they're mainly strength. That's why I am naming those. This one's a decent choice early on. Then you also have Prelate's Hammer, or the Crozier, really badass. This got a little bit of faith, at 24. This one for just straight up colossals, phenomenal with a bunch of blood loss on it. You need some faith for that. Some people seem to like this a lot. And then you got stuff like this that would go strength just fine. Even this, the faith requirement is only 12, guys. You know what I mean? So that'd be good. That'd be good. And then Dex. So that's the thing. Most of the best Dex weapons are hybrids, but you do. You got a few katanas here. Like you got Dragon Scale Blade, which when you buff it has lightning and frostbite, you can dual wield that with the Uchi Katana. Or you could do what I did, bare minimum intelligence, and do like Moonveil with Uchi. Now you got also the Nakakiba, one of the best dexterity weapons in the game. Once it's upgraded, you got the Serpent Bone Blade, causes poison. So you could actually do Serpent Bone, get poison, then get the lightning and frostbite with that. That'd be badass for Dex. Curve swords, you got Scavenger's Curve Sword, Mantis Blade if you want, or Shamshir once you upgrade those. You got the Godskin Stitcher for a quick rapier. Fuck, you got the damn Frozen Needle you can pick up, and we're about to get another rapier with built-in rot, which is a regular smithing weapon. So you could also go there and put on like blood loss or frostbite with that too. So Dex, Even this, you only need 11 intelligence for this. Also, outstanding dex weapon that gets blood loss. This one is more of a dex weapon, built in blood loss. Put whatever affinity you want on it. So dex, I mean, fucking ornamental straight sword, really, really fast attacking dex weapon. Um, then there's not many hybrids for Faith Ant. There you go. Unless you want to rock Blasphemous Blade and Dark Moon Greatsword at the same time, which I've done before. It's a really devastating build. Then, Dex Intelligence. You got Dark Moon. You got Moonveil Katana. You guys got your options there. Arcane. Now you got the. That's actually not Arcane. I never understand why that's not Arcane. It's built for Arcane, but it causes Scarlet Rot buildup. So that's another Dex weapon. But yeah, so Arcane. You have a Strength Arcane weapon coming in 2 episodes, guys. Really badass, great sword. Same move set as the Regalia of Eco Shade. But most importantly, Dex Arcane. You should be rocking this for now. After we take on Morgott, you're gonna get a great sword. Same move set as Bloodhound's Fang, but the Ashen Board does Blood Flame Blade, and it has pretty high blood loss when you level up Arcane. We'll be getting Rivers of Blood and Mountaintops of the Giants. I mean, everybody has amazing options here. So I'm not just trying to cover Strength Faith, but since that was the recommended build, and then I showed stuff for Dex Dex Ent too. But I mean, there's phenomenal options here, guys. As far as the shields go, I can speak on the ones I've upgraded myself. This brass shield here, guard boots at 56 on upgrade. This thing was getting like 65 or 67 when I fully upgraded guard boots, which was even higher than this one. Remember, that's at +7, getting 64 guard boots. That's getting 56. It's a medium shield unupgraded. So medium shield wise, that's probably is the best choice. It's just phenomenal. Great shields, obviously this, then the one we get in the capitals, known as the best great shield in the game. Seals, Strength Faith, I ran the numbers, that one's good. We also get the Flame of Frenzy seal that scales with everything but Arcane, so you get scaling from Dex, Faith, Intelligence, and Strength, which is nice, but if you're doing Strength Faith, it's not going to reach as high as numbers as this. This is the best one I found for Strength Faith in the game. Godskin's going to boost those types. That's Strength Faith, but I don't think it was as good as this. Faith Arcane, you're not going to get a better choice than that. Staffs. So if you guys want to talk about staffs for a second. Faith Ent hybrid builds. Prince of Death staff. If you're going at least 65 at the very least, that's going to be your best choice. Pure intelligence. Renala's is the best, and then Lucette's is the second best. Now Lucette's technically does more damage, but it costs 1.5 times as much mana. It costs 50% more mana to use. So general progression, you're never going to have mana and you won't be able to do spells for too long. That's just how it is. And the damage isn't even better unless you're at like 80 intelligence. So Renala's, that's just the best there is. You know what I mean? And it's also getting scaling up Dex, Strength, and Ent. And this is just Strength and Ent. So, also keep that in mind. And then, quality builds, like I said, Bloodhound's Fang. But there's other options. Just Dragon Halberd. That's really good. Commander Standard. We didn't even show you guys this yet. We picked it up. I mean, it's just a halberd. Oh, put my wrong hand. Hold on. The weapon art buffs you. So unique skill, Rallying Standard. Hoist the war banner aloft and give a rallying command. Raises attack power and defense for self and nearby allies. So even though it is, a halberd, and it's more like a spear too, it, you'll get that, but when you go and hit your heavies, you got some big swipes on it. That's a quality weapon. It could be a good choice. Then, that's going to buff you. So now it's getting 213. This is unupgraded, guys. You know what I mean? But that's, quality weapon. Leans more towards strength. So everybody has good choices. I wasn't just trying to cover, what we're using. But since it is what we were using, and I was suggesting, I figured I might as well let people know, hey, you're close on getting your stuff put together. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's going to continue on. But it is important to talk about that stuff, and I try to find time to do so. So after you pick up the scavenger's curved sword, there's going to be a series of ladders moving forward. You don't need to take every one. Sometimes they're going to be on the left. Sometimes they're going to be on the right. In fact, we're going to take the ones more towards the left. Doing so, you'll see like an item on the right side that you'll miss. Now, if you want to take a ladder all the way down to go back up again for the item you're going to miss, I'm going to let you know right now, all it is some arrows. So if you want to do that, that's on you. We're not going to, waste time on the episode for that. God, that lava. Alright, so it's going over here. Nothing really comes of this, but... just a guy. That's all, just a guy. Okay, so let's just keep on heading on up. Eventually we're going to reach the top. There's going to be a spirit spring taking us up to yet another, what the hell are they called? Dude from Caelid. Damn, I can't think of his name, y'all. Big rock guys. Falling Star Beasts. So we're going to fight another one of them. He's going to drop one of the best strength intelligence weapons in the game. I do believe Dex Intelligence is a better play than Strength Intelligence. Although, I mean, some of the best games in the weapons in the game are, Strength Intelligence. This is my opinion. If you have curved swords, you have katanas, even Dark Moon goes to the deck. So, Jesus, bro. I just want to hit you hard. Alright. So I'm going to go on ahead, proceed on up. Now, there's going to be some soldiers. They're all doing madness. So yeah, Flame of Frenzy. As you can see, House of Brewery. God, these guys, bro. Pretty annoying, right? Alright. Let's go through, make sure you're picking up all your stuff. And then after we get over here, we will be heading pretty much, I don't know what we call it, north. And we have to go to a cave. Now, when I say cave, I mean really short cave, guys. Really short cave. It does get you what's known as the jar cannon. It's like a ballista, but it's literally like a cannon. It shoots out a ballista bolt. I want to say it shoots out multiple at a time. Don't hold me to that. I've never used it. I've seen videos of people using it. Looks pretty cool. Definitely look really cool. Grab grab that. I guess we'll rest. Why not? When we come out of here, we're just going to be running past all the guys anyways. Alrighty. So, coming down here. Grab all this stuff. Take out your good. Oh no, that takes us all the way down. Okay, we want to take the right path. It's going to overlook a ledge. So if you take the left path, you're just going to miss a lot of stuff. Not that one. This one. Otherwise, you miss the rune there. You miss these guys, and they would just jump on you. Now we're good. There's your boss door. So that was the other path you could so it's bring you all the way down. Alright, so this is just gonna be like another demi-human queen. I think like right at the beginning of her fight, instead of using spells, she's just gonna like throw her staff at you. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, see, she threw her staff out. There you go. Not too bad at all, right? Like I said, it gets your jar cannons. Okay. So from here, since we did rest, we won't have to fight all these guys again. We're just gonna hop on Torrent, get on over to Volcano Manor. Just right on through your camp. I do want to say there was something up top, though. I know it wasn't nothing too crazy, but still. Where were we at? Yeah, just crafting shit. Alright. So we're going to go across this bridge, we're going to get a site of grace, then we're going to go up top for a fight. Alright, finally back at 30-30. Gonna take this on up. It's gonna be, like I said, another Fallen Star Beast. Oops. Good guy. Could I have a chance here, buddy? I wanted to see how a blunt weapon does. Weapons guys suck. Like I said, this guy's got like no true known weaknesses. Oh, no doubt. Okay. like it hurts you coming back down too, obviously. I say obviously like I never had it happen before. If you could actually land on his head, you know, all the better for it. It's a hell of a fight though. Especially this one. I do believe this is the hardest one in the whole game. If there's one actually in the Ultra Plateau right by the capital. I mean, he's tough, but he ain't like this guy. What the fuck is Mimic doing? He does not help me at all. Get done. That's where I want to know where he is. What is he doing over there? It's ridiculous. It really is. It's ridiculous as fuck. You just staring up the fucking edge, bro. Bye. Look at this shit. This is where he's been the whole time. Like, what in the actual fuck? What are you doing, bro? You're getting retired, son. You're getting fucking retired for real. Anyways, for that ridiculous display of whatever that was. 34 strength. Those little meteoric spikes coming up from under the ground. That's what you know, that weapon art's gonna do. Other than that, you know, obviously same spiel, magic, physical, you name it. Now we're looking for a path down, which we don't really need to do. Since we have a site of grace below this, let's just jump to that. Maybe it's the top part of the road. Yeah, that's it. Alright. So, from here, we're going to work our way down here. There's going to be a few soldiers. We'll want fire for this. Because like I said, we do have a holster tree spirit. We're going to want some fire for this, but over to the left, there's going to be a few soldiers. There's going to be another guy pretending to be something he isn't that gives us a larval here. Just some crappy shit. Another part. Yeah, Mimic, I gotta say, really pissed me off on that one. It's not that I even needed him, but just the fact he's just staring off the edge into the abyss like a fucking idiot. So, this guy, he drops the larvals here once you beat him. I thought that you killed a little guy and then he turned into that. I don't know what exactly is going on here, but I am going to buff up this asshole. Because he has death blight, this worm face. You'll start seeing him in, you know, ultras. And when he starts to breathe, you know, and gets the death blood on you, you're not going to stand a chance. Look at this shit. It goes far, too. Look at that shit. Yeah, they're worried about dead. Yeah, he won't just fight. And we're dead. About to be. Yeah, I don't know why he won't just fucking fight, but he won't. That's what he wants to do. That's it. That's all he fucking do. Pitiful. That's what it is. It's pitiful. Designer's laziness at its best. God forbid you give him a kick animation or a punch. You know, cause you just can't get close to him, bro. That's my whole gripe. I know better than summon Mimic after what he just did. You, get my Lorwolf here. I hate to just spam Ash of War on them, but with those guys, man, oh boy, I don't got the fucking patience for it, to be completely honest with you. Alright, now let's go down and fight an Ulcer Tree Spirit. I don't know if you can summon here or not, but I know I'm not. Or just handle the shit my damn self. I don't need him staring at a tree or some stupid shit. As always, same fight it always is, y'all. There we go. That stagger, hopefully. Try to put his ass away. Oh, he actually didn't hit me for once. That's nice. There you go. So you're going to get some new tiers for your flask. One's going to eliminate all of your FP costs for 10 seconds. You can lead with like Common Azure and melt any boss in the game. I do think it's a bit cheesy and takes no skill to do, but you can with that. You won't have any FP costs. None. Another good thing, if you're a melee build with no mind, and you want to use Oleg, and you don't have, over 100 of mana, keep in mind, no FP cost for 10 seconds, right? So you use whatever summons you want with that. So, it's all about how you look at things, you know what I mean? But from here, we want to jump on down, grab some items. If you happen to see a dog, make sure you kill it, because we're about to be invaded, and you do not want to deal with dogs while you're being invaded. You guys gotta know that. Then here is where we're gonna get our Golden Vow incantation, but we have to fight Anastasia again. This is the second of, I think we fight her 3 times. The last being in a consecrated snowfield. That's the time where I like fighting her. She gives us a somber pit. Sit down. She's gonna give you a good sword, sacred butchering knife. That's kind of like the butchering knife from Dark Souls 3. I think it's actually might even be in every Dark Souls, because in Blighttown I think we get that too. Looks a little different. All in all, same weapon. So when you squarely hit an enemy, you get a little bit of health. It's like our big mace we use, we get a bit of health every hit, but that one, if you hit them like the middle of the blade, you get a little bit of health. So, every now and then, if you're lucky enough to get that hit lined up, you can get some health. But it also does holy damage, and it also does physical damage. So, like, if you want to run up here early, let's say you want to go for like Blasphemous Blade, you just want something to buy some time, it's a decent weapon, that'd be a decent choice. Multiple of these things up here. You don't have to waste your time fighting them. In fact, it's just gonna jump on Torrent and be done with it. You know what I mean? Only got like 3 minutes left of the video. I don't want to miss anything. I'll go over here. blood roses. Alright. Not really worried about mushrooms or anything like that. Atria leaf. I think that's pretty much it. We can go ahead and get cider grace, so we have cider grace on this side of the bridge. Now that other side, I wouldn't even really worry about that. Now that's where we did Varus Quest offline. I told you there's a rapier over there for Dex Arcane early on until you find something better. But that's the bridge. That's the opposite side. But when we go do this stuff up here, we'll end up running down this road and meeting all the way back to the bridge to make sure we hit both sides of it. But from here, next episode, we'll be wrapping up Volcano Manor in full. And then we're going to kind of just do the center section here of that lake, hit the tunnel, do the shaded castle. And then we're going to get into the Altus Plateau. So the best spot for us moving forward is actually going to be, you know, the Volcano Manor itself. There's 67. Short. 1200 ought to do it. What the hell? 43 short. You're fucking with me. There we go. Don't have to worry about that. Alright, that phased up a bit more. We're going to go and wrap up here at Volcano Manor, y'all. So we'll be back next episode to, like I said, knock out Volcano Manor in full. And then we'll be moving on into Altus itself, starting off with our path to the Shaded Castle. We're going to pick up Millicent's questline and finally get a Strength Arcane weapon that is completely awesome. So we'll see y'all back here then.